Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. It's crap out there, absolutely crap. It's raining like mad, windy like mad, not as windy as me, but that can be a good thing because it means I can settle down and watch a couple of movies. And you know what that means? Yes, it's time to record some more Poundland bin videos. Yay! Right, okie dokie. We're going to go into the other room, into the bedroom, and we're going to pick out today's lovely choice. Fan-bloody-tastic. Let's not wait around any longer. Let's do it. Hello, Poundland bin. Are you ready for... Oh, I better not do it with that hand because I don't want to break my flipping watch, do I? No, I don't. Okay, time to switch hands then. We'll do it with this one. Oh, this is going to be a bit awkward. Are you ready, folks? Oh, was that the last king? Okie dokie, here we go. Oh, I've got something sealed. Oh my goodness me. Oh yes, I've got something sealed. Oh, okay, let's switch hands because I can't do it with the other hand. Oh, hello. Right, okie dokie. Let's have a look. What can it be? Whatever it is, it's upside down. Oh. Okay, it's a Resident Evil film that I have never seen. Vendetta? An original CG motion picture. Okay, could be interesting. To be honest, I forgot I bought that. Okie dokie, let's go back to the back bedroom, the cinema room. Okay, so back in the cinema room, I've got the disc in. It actually looks really good. I think I'm going to enjoy this one, yes. Right, okay, before we do that though, it's time for More Vader. Ooh, yes, look at that eeriness, that eerie red glow behind. I'm very Sith today. Can't even say the bloody word. Right, okay, where are we? Okay, so, oh, here we are. We got a bit of Snoke action. Okay, oh, let's see if I can do this in Supreme Leader Snoke's voice. My worthy apprentice. It actually sounds like Palpatine. My worthy apprentice. Where there was conflict, I now sense resolve. Where there was weakness, strength. Complete your training and fulfill your destiny. Actually, it does sound a bit Palpatine-ish. Anyway, this is succeed as an intern. Yeah, birds do that, don't they? They do lots of succeeding. Oh, dear me. Right, here we go. You can't get a job without experience, but you can't get experience without a job. Yes. So how do you get your boot in the blast door? Secure an internship by writing a sharp cover letter, playing up to your eminent connections, aka a Sith Lord in your family tree can't hurt. Yes. Or forcefully rejecting your Jedi mentor. Once you've landed the job, arrive early, volunteer to answer the phones and make photocopies. Is there a photocopier on the Death Star? I don't know. And show your total commitment by eliminating someone important to you. Yes. Yes, strangle them. Fantastic. Okay, so there we are. That's More Vader done. So it's time to watch the film. It's Resident Evil Vendetta. So let's get to it and see what I think. Right, okay. Here we go then. Oh, yes.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so Resident Evil Vendetta. Yes, this was about 1 hour and 37 minutes long. It was actually a really enjoyable CG motion picture, as it says on the front there. To be perfectly honest, this was way better than that Welcome to Raccoon City crap that came out last year or the year before. This came out in 2017, and this follows a soldier, Chris Redfield, I think it is, as he tries to stop this homicidal villain from unleashing, you know, the virus on the population of like New York and that. There's a couple of other characters in it as well. There's this guy here, Leon. He's kind of like the wild card, driving around on a motorcycle, shooting guns and that kind of shit. And there's also this character in the middle there, Rebecca Chambers, who is a doctor, a scientist that's been developing the vaccine. It appears that the virus has always been in our bodies, and there's a trigger that triggers it to turn into what we see in Resident Evil. And she's been developing the vaccine. And I've got to say, the CGI on this is pretty bloody remarkable. Yeah, it's miles ahead than, you know, the Polar Express CGI. This is all motion capture. And I think for the first time since Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I actually really fancied a CGI character. She was actually really hot in this film. That shows you how good the CGI is. Yeah, skin was fantastic on the bodies. The faces, you know, they looked fantastic. Pores and the ways the eyes blinked and their motion, their movements, and it just looked amazing. The only thing I would say is maybe if they'd spent a little bit more time on the mouths, getting the mouths just right. I mean, you can now look at the CGI that we've got from you know, the young Kurt Russell in Guardians and Moff Tarkin in Rogue One and that. This is not quite there on the mouths, so if they'd got the mouths just right, then it would have been a perfect score. There was one scene actually with Rebecca. There was a close-up of her face, and if I'd actually taken that picture and showed that to some people, they would not have known that that was CGI, because it was so photorealistic. It was uncanny, you know. I mean, I guess there's no one out there that looks like that because it's all done on a computer, but it's absolutely fantastic. There's some great action scenes. There's a rescue scene at the beginning of the film that's set up where Chris has to rescue this woman and her child, and unfortunately there's loads of the infected running around this building, and they have to contend with them, guns blasting and that kind of thing. There's also another great scene, kind of Matrix Reloaded-esque, set on a freeway with Leon on his motorbike and a couple of dogs. Yeah, plucked straight out of Resident Evil. And this would have been a fantastic scene if it was all real sets and real actors in that. You know, like the Mila Jovovich films. The end of the film was great. It set it up great at the end. There's a massive monster beast like that. Really good design. And some great action scenes on rooftops. Some great gun action. Lots of brutal kills throughout the film. There's also a bit of a touching part of it as well. The main villain that wants to, you know, take over the world with this virus and that. He developed a way to get the infected to only attack the enemy, not the ally. And there was a scene near the beginning where unfortunately his wedding ended up with a bit of a, yeah, someone dropped a bomb on the wedding, killed his bride, and he's got his sights set on Rebecca, as she is a bit of a spitting image for his wife, and he wants to actually go through with the wedding and make her his bride. So there's a bit of everything in there, you know, all sorts of action. If this would have been filmed as an actual live action motion picture, I reckon this probably would have cost about around about $200 million. But there was some great action in it, some great character dialogue. There was no corny shit in it. There was no boring crap in it. This was more exciting, like I say, than that Raccoon City crap. And if they'd only made this instead of that Welcome to Raccoon City, I think things would have been different, and I think audiences would have appreciated it more and enjoyed it more as well, because that Raccoon City bored me shitless. But as for an original CG motion picture, I really loved it. I thought it was a bloody good film, a bloody great film, in fact. Yeah, I don't watch too many CGI films that are based on games, you know. Obviously we've got Pikachu and things like that. I really prefer like the Mila Jovovich Resident Evil films, but this is a worthy addition to the Resident Evil series, and I'm not familiar with these characters, so I take it they're probably characters from the games, but I don't know. But yeah, I really had fun with it. And the picture quality was fantastic, obviously, because it's all CGI'd, really crisp and clean. Sound-wise was DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Lots of great explosions, guns. The dialogue was fantastic, so I had no complaints about the audio or the visual. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate it? I'm going to give Resident Evil Vendetta, I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Quick stab me with the vaccine. Yeah, I really enjoyed this film, really had fun with it. Okay, so what am I going to do? Yeah, it's going on the shelf. It's not going in the recycling bin. That's going to go alongside the rest of my Resident Evil movies. Fantastic. So there we go. Another episode of What's in the Poundland bin completed. And it only took about 4 months to do. Keep an eye open for more episodes. There will be more episodes coming on a weekly basis. And there'll also be What Flick Will Pauly Pick as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.